Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jonathan. Today is May 19. Right now, it's Sunday, roughly about 10:56 uh, a.m. I'm currently in what you call it, airport right now. This is Japan, Kansai Airport. For this video, I want to quickly talk about what's it like to travel to Japan. Um, First of all, I want to disclose that I'm not expert in travel. This is actually my third time coming to Japan. The first time was long ago, probably like 8 years ago. The second time was last year. First of all, the first time I came, it was I went to Osaka and Kyoto. The second time I went to Tokyo only, and this time I went to Osaka and Kyoto again. First of all, I came from California, the United States. Flew straight to Kansai, which is this airport right here. This is Kansai Airport in Osaka. So I want to give you guys a general idea. First of all, I'm still a newbie as well. I didn't know much about it. This time I kind of tag along with my coworker. They did all the planning and everything. So this video, I'm just going to give you guys my personal thought, my what I see visually, what I hear, and based on my knowledge about Japan and what I think about it. And if you're going to come here, definitely do your homework, plan ahead of time, unless you have a lot of time. If you have like a weeks, months, or something like that, you don't really care about time. If you retire or something like that, then that's fine. But if you're not and you're on a time limit, then I think you definitely need to plan ahead before you come in. So now, depends on where are you going. If you're going to Tokyo, Tokyo could be a totally different vibe than Osaka and Kyoto as well. You know, Tokyo is a major city. That's where all the business is at. So a lot of people tends to be extremely busy. I remember last year when I came to Tokyo, man, it was packed on the street. People wake up early in the morning. All the guys are dressed in a suit, and you know, some females, they are dressed in formal, and they go to work early in the morning. Now, people always talk about subway system, you know, the Shinkansen train and all that stuff. That's pretty cool and all that, but first of all, I don't think it's really convenient. That's my own personal opinion. Okay, first, the reason why I say this is if you come to Japan, be expected to be walking a lot. Okay, in the United States, I don't really walk that much. The only time I walk is when I'm at work. Yeah, but other than that, I wake up, you know, I get into my car, I drive to work, and then, you know, I do my day, we'll go grocery shopping or anything like that on the weekend. But in Asia, people are just used to walking or riding their bike. And, you know, to get, you know, people might tell you that, hey, just use the subway system. Yeah, that's fine, but to get to the subway, that's the point of walking. It's not that easy. It's not like, oh, you could just come out from your hotel and then get down to the subway. Well, I will say that some subway is right next to your hotel, but there's still a distance to walk because the subway itself is like underground, and it's huge. It's like a ant's house or something, like underground ants or something, like tunnel. There's so many tunnels, especially in Tokyo. There's so many tunnel. You might be going left. There's a tunnel above the tunnel. You know, there's a train upstairs, downstairs, and that's all happening underground. And add into the fact that early in the morning there's people walking. Oh my God, it's packed. So you need to know where are you going exactly, because if you don't know, that will be kind of weird because you'll be standing in the subway in the tunnel, and then people will just be walking past by you. You might be blocking other people. You just have to hide in a corner, look at your phone. And talking about phone, definitely use a Google Map. If you're coming here, Google Map actually help you a lot. Just type in the destination that where you wanted to go, and they'll show you walking distance, how to do. If you're taking the subway, what's the distance, how much to walk, and then what number to take and all that stuff, which is that's kind of confusing as well. So definitely plan ahead of time and then know where you're going. And then like I mentioned, walking in the tunnel is pretty far. Some might be a mile, or I don't know. It felt like a long time just to get to your exit or get to your train or something like that. Another thing is that buying the ticket. If you're at the kiosk machine buying it, there might be people lying behind you, so you don't really have time to. Well, you do have the time. You could look at it slowly, where you're going. You look at the bulletin on top, what's the distance and stuff like that. But still, you to be expected, a lot of people will be behind you, and when people are rushing, you kind of just don't feel good in yourself about yourself, holding up the line and all that stuff. One example, one recommendation I will have is get one of these cards right here. What I've been noticing, this is ICOCA. I don't know what this is, but this is kind of like a Visa card for them, where it costs $500 to get the card, and then you could preload. But of course, that $500 you could get it back at the end. So I put down $2,000 or $3,000 into the card. So $500 is for the card, and then $1,500 is for the pass. So what's so special about this card is that you could go to, I don't know, you could take bus with it, you could take subway with it, you could go to 7-Eleven, they got Family Mart, any grocery store, you could go to retail store, you could buy pretty much a Visa card. And when you use this card for buses, sometimes they give you a discount. So that's what's so good about it. So you just get one of these cards, have a preload, and then every time when you go into a train, you just kind of tap it, and that's it, in and out, in and out. So that's one thing. Second thing is that, this time we went to Osaka, so Osaka have these pass. I think my friend, my coworker told me that it's cost $2,000 or $1,000 or something like that. It's a daily pass, and it's called Osaka Amazing or something like that. Osaka Amazing or Fantastic Pass or something like that. And what's so good about that one-time daily pass is that it's a unlimited ride. There is no fee, so you're able to use the bus and pretty much everything in Osaka. It also include attraction. I believe on their website they show you like all the places that you could go, like the Osaka Castle and stuff. Because all those tourist destinations, even though you could get in, but to get into the main attraction place, you need to pay. And some cost $500, some cost $1,000, and in the end, when you add it up, it will be a lot more than the Osaka Amazing Pass. Imagine you're paying, I think, $1,000 or $2,000 for Osaka Amazing Pass, and you get the unlimited ride, like on the subway, to get there, and then you also get into the attraction place for free. You don't have to pay additional ticket for it, but the only downside is it's only for one day, so you got to plan ahead of time your route, the night before. In the morning you want to go to this castle, afternoon this, try and hit as much places as you can, because that pass is only for one day and it's free pretty much in Osaka wherever you go. But of course, you can't use that pass to buy shopping or anything like that. It's mostly for transportation and tourist attraction place. They have the boat ride, they have the castle, and yada yada, all the other stuff. You could look at the website, but pretty much you can't. There's so many places. There's no way you could hit all the places. What else I want to say is that what I've been noticing is that for Japanese people, they are not really a big spending. That's my own personal opinion. What I see. Okay, the reason why I say that is a lot of the restaurant that you went to, those fancy ones, the one that you saw on Instagram, the one that you saw on Facebook and all that stuff, I think those are overrated. Okay, extremely overrated. I don't know, maybe the restaurant paid those guys to do review or something like that, Most of them cost like $3,000, $4,000. You know, typical Japanese people won't go there. They don't eat there. Okay, when you go there, it's mostly for tourists. That's what I've been seeing. And the food, I really know. I came here trying to experience the traditional Japanese. What's it like to, if you're going to live here and stuff like that. And pretty much you want to go to the local restaurant, those one that you stand at the counter, those one that, you go in and out. Most of them, they are cheap, okay? I have, like, they usually come with the rice, a side of protein, like a fish or something, a vegetable, a soup, and everything. Only costs about 800 bucks, 500 bucks sometimes. I have few meal that only cost 500-600 bucks. And when I walk in, people who's sitting next to me and all that stuff, they are pretty much Japanese. You don't see any tourists. Occasionally you might see a little bit tourists, but a lot of young people, teenage, high school, they sit there because they're on the budget. Okay, they don't go to these fancy restaurants and eat like $2,000, $3,000. And for them, for us, I wanted to say like 500 bucks is kind of like $3 in the US, like $2-3. So if you're talking about $2,000 Japanese money, again, they call you. I think that's about like 20 bucks, 15-20 bucks or something like that. But pretty much, I think Japanese people, they really save a lot and they work hard. Like every morning you see them going. They don't slow down and relax. Like during the weekday, they leave and they go to the place that they need to go and they get back. When you're on the street, you see them constantly walking. People walking left and right. They know exactly where they're going. I'm pretty sure if you fell down on the floor, they probably don't even look at you. Or they might just look at you and just keep walking because they're just so busy. I don't know. So anyway, another thing is that the food. Okay, if you see those things that cost like, I don't know, $4,000-$5,000 for a restaurant, you can find it cheaper. Okay, you don't really need to go to those. Oftentimes they are catered to a tourist, foreigner. And another thing is that what else I wanted to touch on. A lot of Japanese people actually go to fast food, like McDonald's. You know how much a meal costs right now due to the inflation in the United States? Back in the day, a meal probably like $8-9. Right now, like a hamburger meal, Burger King, McDonald's, they probably cost like 11 bucks, 12 bucks. But here in Japan, their meal, they only cost like 500 bucks, 500, 600 bucks. That just to show that that's the average. Another thing is that their hourly pay rate is 1,200 bucks, 1,200. So if you think about it, if you go into a restaurant that costs $2,000, that meal is more than the work hour, 1 hour they work. So that's why typical Japanese they go to. You see a lot of things in McDonald's. Okay, if you go to McDonald's, you see a lot. Of course, you see a lot of Chinese tourists as well, but oftentimes you see Japanese people sitting there. They might have the coffee, a meal which costs like 500-600 bucks. Yeah, that's how much a typical food, a meal, and for during the weekday, Japanese people, they eat really fast. They eat and they go. They go about do their business. They don't slow down. So that's one thing I want. And also, when they go to a retail store, yeah, Japan tends to have a lot of how should I say, cute stuff, bunnies, different anime and all that stuff. They're crazy about that, and they are crazy about their those portable Kia that they have for the toy where you put like quarters money in and then you turn it and then the ball come out. They got lots of those. Everybody dressed very fashion. Like everybody had their makeup on or something. Girls have their makeup on. They're all wearing dress. Guys, they're all wearing suit going to work or something like that. What else? cost. So I talked about transportation already. Plan ahead of time. Get one of those. If you're in Osaka, get one of those pass. If you're in in general, just get one of these. Lower your money into it, and then save your time. The restaurant doesn't take that. Some restaurants take it, but most of them say cash only, so they prefer cash. But this is mostly for like retail store. If you're going to 7-Eleven, Family Mart, a grocery store, also take this too, kind of like a Visa. And then transportation, bus, subway system. I don't know if Shinkansen, the bullet train, take it. So I'm not really sure. I have never ever taken a bullet train yet, so I don't know that. That's one thing. Oh, when you go to those night market, when you eat, it's disrespectful to walk. So last night I was getting these mini octopus on the steak or something, and then when they sold it to me, the lady was saying that, oh, do you want it to go or do you want to stay here and eat? If you're gonna stay here and eat, you have to finish it. So you have to stand next to the booth, stand next to the front counter and finish it, and then you could start walking away because they just don't do that. I guess they just want the street to be clean. They don't want you to be walking around and dripping stuff down, throw your trash on the floor. Talking about trash, Japan is hella hard to find a trash can. Hella hard to find trash. When I blow my nose, what I do with it, I hold on to that paper. I swear, I just hold on to it, walk around, maybe walk into a McDonald's or something and see the trash can, throw it in. You can't. And then a lot of the restaurant, they don't even have tissue paper. Sorry for the background noise. They don't even have a tissue paper I can give it to you. They give you one of these small package of hand wipe. I don't know if I have it. I have 3 packs. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't have it, but it's one of those small wet pack where you could unwrap it with the plastic. Yeah, one of those, and they give you that. But obviously, they don't have a paper on the table, and it's hard to find trash can. So that's it. You just gotta be prepared with that. Make sure you drink lots of water when you travel. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is pretty cheap. Just don't go to those fast. Oh, in Japan they also are crazy about the outlet, the mall. Okay, a lot of people out there. In United States, the mall is dying. Some of the mall they tear down, make it into an apartment, a condo or something. Some make it into I don't know, some kind of other crap, amusement park or something like that. Or gym, they make it into a gym. But here in Japan, people tend to huddle up in the mall. They have a small shopping plaza, like an outlet outside. That's where people hang out. There's a lot of people in those kind of area. And then there's a lot of people on the street food. They have a different night market, not night market, day market, where people just hang out on the street. But yeah, other than that, let me see what's. Oh yeah, get used to their bathroom, man. Every single one of their bathroom has these what they call bidet, kind of like the thing. They have the machine where they shoot water on your ass. The seat, it actually warm up. It heat up your butt, your leg, your thigh. Okay, so when you sit there, it's automatic. When you sit down, it just heat up. All the hotel, even public bathroom has it. Okay, public bathroom. Here in the airport, they have it. When you go into a restaurant, they have it. It's automatic. So some restaurant they don't even have English writing on it telling you which one's flush. So you just kind of look at the people with a circle or something like that. If you hit the wrong button, that's gonna be sucks. You're gonna have the water shooting out at you, or if you're standing up, it's gonna hit your face. Simple as that. So just be careful for people who doesn't know. What else is taking taxi. Sorry the video being so long. Taking taxi is great, excellent, only if you have a group of people. If you have like 3-4 people, you guys could split the payment. So each of you guys pay like $300-400 combined. a lot better than taking a subway. The reason why is that subway, if there's 4 of you guys, all 4 of you guys have to walk all the way to the subway. I don't know what that be, like 10-minute walk, 6-minute walk, go underground, just to find your train, and then you have to transfer and all that stuff. Yes, it might be cheap. It might only cost like $230 or something like that to get to your tourist destination, but you have to transfer the time it take. Whereas if you take for example, if you take the taxi, it only costs $2,000 or $1,500. If there's 4 of you guys divided up, the taxi will bring you directly at the site. They'll drop you off right in front of it where you don't have to walk. Because when you get off the subway, you still have to walk 5-10 minutes or something just to get to, or you might have to walk uphill to the temple. What the hell? So if you have a group of people, try to take a taxi, but be aware that most of the taxis are small, which means it's hard to fit their luggage. So don't carry around your luggage. And they usually have, regular sedan. And their car, talk about the car. Their car is compact. Not taxi is like normal size, but if you look around, they have compact issues because the road is so slant, it's so small. So the car is extremely compact. Okay, but taxi is fine. What was I? Ooh, excuse me. Getting kind of nervous. Car going on this last day, but so I've been in Japan for 6 days now. This is my 7th day. I'm flying to Hong Kong right now, waiting for my check-in. I actually came here a little bit early, but the point is that what was it? Yeah, take taxi, definitely. If you have 4 of you guys, if you come with the whole family, just take taxi, spend a bit extra bucks. If you go by per person, it's worth it. If you take the subway, I don't know. If you're good at navigating, good for you. Go for that. You get to experience the subway. You get to see. But then again, another problem is that subway, it might be packed. Okay, so Tokyo people wake up early, like around 7. You see people walking already. Kyoto and Osaka, I think it's a little bit later, like 8-9 o'clock. That's when people start going to work. That's when everything starts to get packed. So make sure you leave the house, leave the hotel 6-7 o'clock to get to your tourist destination. The train will be nice. You will find a seat. But if you go anything later, don't even bother. You'll be standing, or you'll be like next to the door. Okay, you'll be standing next to the door. It is awful, and especially if you come during the summertime, it's hot. Oh man, good luck on the subway. That's all I could say. Yes, so take the taxi. Another thing is that the taxi drive fast. Okay, they drive fast. They don't know how. I don't know how they get paid. I think they get paid not by the. I think they get paid by the mileage, not by the time. So I guess they just trying to drop you off as soon as possible because the price is fixed or something. I don't know. They step on it. They hit the brake really hard. Like go stop, with the traffic light. They don't drive smooth. They get you there fast, and then they go pick up another person. The back door is automatic, so I don't know. They hit a button, the door opens. You pay, you get out. When you close, the door automatically close, and you see them like burning tire. They just fly off to the next one or something. Like they are pissed or something. I don't know why. They're really fast. And when you sit in the car, there's so many multiple times where this driver just go really fast, like cutting through people. And I was like, dang. And sometimes, especially in the residential area where the road's so narrow, they just go up there like really fast. I don't know. I guess I don't know if they're trying to save you money or what, but I feel like the price is the same because when you use the Google map, it actually shows you guys like how much taxi fare would be. Like when you go type in where you want to go, it shows you like taxi, how much, how long does it take, and how much is the price. Or if you take the subway, it'll tell you the price, what the direction to walk to, and what terminal it is to walk down and stuff like that. But it's complicated. I don't like it. Okay, maybe I've been so used to driving, in the United States, just get into your car, just go. I don't like it, but I don't know. There was a few times that me and my friend, Nicole, we had to take a taxi because it's just so tiring, and sometimes the the subway will take like 40 minutes with the transfer and all that stuff. Whereas the taxi, it just, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, you get there. You save the time, but yeah, you might spend a little bit of money, but when you divide it up with all of your friends and stuff like that, it's totally worth it. So I talk about food already. Don't eat and walk. It's hard to find trash can. Sometimes 7-Eleven doesn't even have a trash can. Like when you buy the food there, the microwavable food, after you finish eating, they have a counter sometimes. Like after you finish, there's no place to put it. They don't have a trash can. I mean, I'm sure they have a trash can behind the counter, but they won't allow you to use it. In 7-Eleven, they don't have bathrooms, so they usually have a public bathroom somewhere out in the street, so you just gotta find it. So yeah, that's one thing. How to throw trash. What else? All the tourist destination, it's not free. Okay, you have to pay. I think some cost $500 to get in, which is not a lot. In the US, it's considered like $2-3 to the dollar. But yeah, but if you have that Osaka amazing, that only working Osaka is free for one day with the transportation, but it doesn't cover taxi, so that sucks. What else, guys? Yeah, definitely. That's what I've been experiencing and what I see. If you guys know more, leave a comment. If I make any mistake or if you don't disagree with me, make a comment. I know that a lot of people love the subway system. They think that Japan has the best, which they do. I mean, no doubt about that. If they live in Japan, that's the only main transportation source, and they've been walking for ages, decades, which is fine. And oh man, talking about walking, their children, their kids are so independent and so cute. What I mean by that is that so many times early in the morning, I don't know if the school start late or something, because I know the state, they probably start around 7, 8. Sometime around 8, 9 o'clock, I see little kids look like they're only 3 years old or 4 years old, taking the subway all by themselves. Not in Tokyo, I did not see that in Tokyo, but in like Osaka and Kyoto, you see them taking, like in the morning, they might walk with their father, and then when they get close to the subway, the dad might go some like separate direction, like wave to the kid like bye bye, and then the kid will go to school with their friends or something, like meet up with their friends, and they look like they're only 3 years old, 4 years old with a backpack on. It's so young. Well, maybe they just have a short or something, but they look really young, and they are so independent in the subway. You see teenage. You see it probably like junior high, or elementary student just taking subway. It's like a natural thing. They are built into their system. How they got so used to it, and they usually travel like a pair. Like they have their friends or something like that. Occasionally you see some student that are alone, but overall, they go to school, so very independent. Yeah. And they also take the bus too. They all have these, sometimes they pay with their cell phone. Another thing, talking about cell phone, you take the subway or you're on the street, people, just in general, Japanese people are addicted to cell phone. When you're in the subway, you look to your left, you look to your right, every person who sit on the seat was standing up looking at their phone. They are looking at their phone, 99% or 90%, something like that. They are so addicted to something. They won't even look at you. They just look at their phone. They're just browsing through it, and then when they stop, once they stop, they just go. And talking about walking, they walk on the left side. Even when you take the excavator, you stay on the left side. It's kind of like the road. You know how, Japan, they drive on the left side. In US, we drive on the right side. I assuming that's kind of the concept. When you walk on the left side. Even on the street, they tend to walk on the left side, like going down the street, sidewalk. That's what I'm saying. The only time when you see something stand on the right is mostly tourists or Japanese people try and bypass, try to pass people walking so slow or something. But yeah, they mostly stay on the left side and walk. So yeah. And there's so many times where I had to dodge people because the street is just packed with people. Right now it's May 13. I came during Monday. Today's Sunday. So Monday to Saturday, I was in Osaka and Kyoto. And man, May this week, the weather is great. It wasn't hot. It wasn't cold. You got a nice breeze coming in. You got shade. Oh man, you could just wear a t-shirt all day, just walk around. Today it started raining Sunday, which is good because I'm leaving, so I don't really care. But I heard that Hong Kong will be raining the whole week, so that's gonna be sucks and it's gonna be humid. So oh wow, can't help it. It is what it is. And also Macau is raining and humid as well. I hope my chocolate doesn't melt. But other than that, also Japan, they are crazy about tea, green tea, matcha tea. You know, if you see something, just buy it. Just buy it. Some area might be expensive, probably by $50. I'm talking about Japanese dollar, 50 or 100. The reason why I say just buy it because oftentimes you might miss the opportunity. You might not go back to the same place again. But depends on some stuff. If you're talking about like a tourist item like chocolate, gift, stuff like that, a lot of places has it. You could wait, especially if you go to those tourist destinations like the temple or special place where they sell those things. They are overpriced. You could buy those at some store near your hotel or the night market. Was some retail store they probably sell it. Just know that look at it. Some of those Lucky Charm, the one that they wear, you had to buy it there. Obviously, there's no way to say. But if you're going to buy like a chocolate, if you're going to buy some kind of souvenir and small stuff. That is well known, or like a fridge magnet, everywhere has it. Okay, the price might be different by $5-10, which is not a lot in Japanese. It's like, for us it's like few cents. So if I was you, if you see it, just get it. That's about it. Anyway, I think I really should go check in right now. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. I hope my information is accurate, but that's based on what I see. I might have missed some stuff, but thanks for watching towards the end. Leave a comments if you've been here so many times and what you think about it. Okay, that's all.